Hello, lovelies. If you struggle to love salads like I do, one way to make them a lot more palatable is by adding a whole lot of gorgeous fruit. Today, I'm sharing 3 inspired, fresh and fruity salad ideas I think you guys are going to love, and they're all really easy to put together. First on today's menu is a grilled halloumi and strawberry salad. Now, if you have never tried halloumi cheese, you are in for an absolute treat. It is this incredible salty cheese, originally from Cyprus. The best part about this cheese is that it actually doesn't lose its shape when it's heated. So unlike other cheeses that melt, this maintains its shape, which makes it perfect for grilling. To grill my halloumi cheese, I'm actually just going to throw it on a grill pan in my kitchen. You could definitely do this on the barbecue as well, totally up to you. I like grilling it for just 2 to 3 minutes per side until it develops really beautiful char marks, and then you can take it off and set it aside while you get to work on your dressing. Now for this dressing, we are looking for the perfect balance of tartness and sweetness. So I'm starting with a little bit of olive oil. To that, I'm going to add some good quality balsamic vinegar and a whole lot of honey. To help bring it all together, I'm going to add just a little bit of Dijon mustard and some salt and pepper. Give it a good whisk. And now for the moment of truth, we are going to assemble all this deliciousness. Now for the base of this salad, I'm actually using some gorgeous mixed greens. I got these at my supermarket. They even come with some baby Swiss chard, which I absolutely love because it has gorgeous complementary colors. And let's be honest, we eat with our eyes first, no? I'm just going to pile on my grilled halloumi cheese. I've got some quartered strawberries going on next. Strawberries and halloumi. Trust me guys, you are gonna wanna get on board with this flavor combination. Then we are going to arrange some avocado. Now, if you wanna make the salad in advance, it's totally fine. Just don't add your avocado until the bitter end, because obviously you want it to stay nice and green, not sort of brown and yucky. Then we are going to sprinkle on some fresh basil. Trust me, strawberries and basil were destined to be together. And finally, I'm going to pour on my beautiful balsamic vinaigrette. Guys, this salad just tastes like summer. If you don't understand what I mean, take one bite of it and I promise you, you will. Next on today's menu, we are making a gorgeous fig and prosciutto salad. This stuff is epically good. It starts, as many salads do, with a really tasty dressing. I've got some olive oil in my bowl. I'm just adding some white wine vinegar, a splash of honey, a little bit of Dijon mustard, and some salt and pepper. We'll give this all a good whisk and set it aside while we start to assemble our salad. I am starting with a gorgeous bed of arugula. I love arugula in this salad because it's got a nice peppery taste. It's absolutely perfect when combined with the figs and the prosciutto. I'm gonna start by sprinkling on some really thinly sliced red onion. If you're not a huge fan of the bite red onion traditionally has, I highly recommend soaking it first in a little bit of water. If you do that for 30 minutes or so, it will lose its bite and soften up a little bit. A really great trick if you're trying to get your kids to eat red onions. Once we've got our onion down, I'm just going to arrange some slices of prosciutto on top. If you're not familiar with prosciutto, it's basically just a nice salty Italian cured ham. My fiance Greg absolutely loves it and basically will eat it on anything. So I'm sure this salad is going to be a hit with him. Next, we are going to pile on our figs. Now, I always love using as many figs as I possibly can in my cooking when they're in season, because let's be honest, a good fig out of season is basically a figment of your imagination. Once you've got your mountain of figs piled onto the top of your salad, you can go ahead and pour over your dressing, and then I like to finish this awesomeness off with a good helping of crumbled goat cheese. That tangy goat cheese, those sweet figs, that savory prosciutto with that peppery arugula. Come on guys, go fig or go home. You know how we do around this kitchen. Finally, for you summer berry fiends out there, I have got a very berry kale salad that is oh so super good, and it all starts with an incredible strawberry dressing. I'm starting by adding a whole heaping helping of strawberries to my blender. To that, I'm going to add a little bit of plain yogurt. I've got some white wine vinegar for some acidity, and finally I'm adding some agave for sweetness. I'll pop the lid on my blender, give it all a good blend, and it is ready to rock. Once you've learned to make this dressing, you might want to pour it on everything. It's that tasty. Next, I am going to give my kale a quick massage. If you're not familiar with the concept of massaging kale, it's really as simple as adding a little bit of olive oil and then getting in with your hands and just sort of rubbing it around. The idea here is that this massage is going to soften your kale up. You can see I finally chopped my kale. It makes a huge difference in its palatability. Now it's time to assemble our very berry kale salad. I've got my salad transferred into a serving bowl, and I'm gonna start by just pouring on some of this gorgeous fuchsia pink dressing. And finally, it is time to get a whole lot of berries heaped onto this salad. I'm using some raspberries, some blueberries, and some blackberries. Cherries and strawberries would also be welcome here. I'll finish this off with some sunflower seeds for crunch and a little bit of fresh mint for a nice bright flavor. And there you go, guys, a nutritious salad just bursting with very, very goodness. I hope you will give all 3 of these tasty ideas a try, and if you do, be sure to tweet me, Instagram me, or Snapchat me a photo, because I always love seeing your kitchen creations. Keep in mind, all of the recipes are in the description box below, so you can take a look for them there. And finally, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, because there is lots more deliciousness where this came from.